Hi, my group and I did a case study project on the company pest control, specifically the one located in Pine Grove, California. And the crisis that occurred was one of their employees, Maya Johnson, had been stealing money from the company for over 6 years. And when it finally came out that she was stealing, the number had reached over $300,000. She used that money to pay for her own bills, credit cards, gas, and even to pay the band in which her son was playing at the local high school. To think that she could have gotten away with it for over 6 years is kind of crazy. As to why the company didn't notify or understand that money was missing is a little weird, but there were some suspicions. For example, the owner of the company did receive calls from various people asking why he was so overdue in a payment, or why a payment never came, or why so much money was missing from his funds, and he really couldn't put it together. But he had considered Maya to be family, so to assume it was her would have been hard, but he did ask her because she was his bookkeeper, and she denied it a couple times. Finally, it came out that she had been doing it. He met with her family and confronted her again, and she just broke down and cried and said that she had been stealing money. And in hopes to prevent a crisis, the company actually came up with a plan with her to pay it back. They came up with monthly payments that she would pay so that she wouldn't have to be exploited in public, which was fine. Everything was going great until she missed a payment in 2011, which caused the owner to have to contact police and report her that she had been embezzling money. So that could have something to do with the time frame in which things came about and why it took so long for the police to really get a handle on the information. But she was arrested and trialed in court. They have not decided her full punishment as of yet, but I do believe that the company did their best to prevent the crisis. However, I don't feel that they had a crisis management plan to really look into what if an employee does embezzle money, what if people steal money from the company. I don't think they had a plan of action to what if something happened, what are they going to do. They did try to talk to the suspect, the source, and work things out with her so that the things that public wouldn't find out, but her inability to pay, put a bad reputation on the company and stakeholders. If you found out that someone was stealing money from a company that you were investing in, would you want to keep putting your money into that company? Probably not, because you wouldn't trust it. So she really ruined the reputation of the company, but the company was doing their best to prevent the crisis. However, like I said, I do not think they had a CMP, which I think would have been very beneficial. So in the future, it'd be wise for the owner to sit down with future prospective employees as well as current employees and just really implement that if they were to steal money, the consequences, that it's not taken seriously, that this can happen. They really want to keep their reputation, so they've got to work at it now that it's been hindered and ruined a little bit. But overall, that is our project.